Thank you. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Welcome to our studio.
Thank you.
So, I'll just begin. So, can you please tell us something about yourself?
Well, my name is Eliza. My passion is Indian cinema dance, which is widely known as Bollywood. I'm not a professional dancer. I'm a doctor. I'm a radiologist, and my day job is meeting patients and watching X-rays. And dance is my hobby. However, as I come from Russia, and in Russia people take their hobbies very seriously, my hobby slowly transformed into my second profession. So now I dance Bollywood, I dance on stage mainly, and I teach Bollywood also. Yes, this is my life.
Okay. But can you tell us about the history of the Bollywood dance?
Sure. Well, Bollywood dance is Indian cinema dance, and so naturally it exists as long as cinema exists. So for about 80 years now, I think. It has developed and it has a very interesting history. In the beginning, as Indian cinema came from Indian drama, which is full of dancing and singing. So Indian cinema has a lot of dance and songs and these dancing sequences. In the beginning, it was mostly about classical dance, Indian classical dance, and then there was a lot of folk dance. And today there is pretty much every style. There is street dance, there is hip hop, there is krump, there is even ballet and contemporary dance. So today it's a mixture of everything. However, the essence of Indian dance is in storytelling. So whatever styles we have in Bollywood, the core is still very Indian, and that is about storytelling. In every dance we tell a story.
If you think about this piece that we just saw you perform, is there any kind of meaning behind the dance or the song?
Yes. I told you a story about a girl who was single and who was young, so she was like a flower. And she was passing by a field, so there is something growing in the field, and she met a young man who dared to catch her wrist. So they had a fight, and the dance was about it. So how she got released, and well, there was a happy end. That was my dance about.
Okay. Is Bollywood dancing popular in Sweden?
Yes, it is very popular in Sweden, and Sweden is so far away from India. But I think it's mainly due to media, and Indian cinema is nowadays shown pretty much all over the world. So yes, Bollywood dance is popular in Sweden, and I was astonished to see how many studios there are and how many courses are offered to everyone who would like to join Indian cinema dancing. And there is almost in every show there is an Indian cinema dance nowadays. Yes, it is popular.
And a matter of fact, you're actually also teaching Bollywood dancing in Stockholm. How many students do you have, and what's the typical age of your students?
Yes, I started teaching. It was very unexpected for me because naturally these courses appeared only 5 or 6 years ago, and before we just had to watch and learn ourselves and to investigate a lot of material, but slowly this Indian cinema dance, Bollywood dance, developed into a style. And so nowadays we have courses. I meet everyone from kids to people, 60 plus people, and it is very interesting because Indian dance is very exotic in Sweden. So when I tell them that we can talk in gestures, it is always a big surprise for everyone. However, I can see that they're enjoying it because it's something totally new, and you don't have this storytelling in any other style, mostly. So yes, it's very interesting, and I enjoy dancing with kids as much as with adults. You're welcome too.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
About that, is there as many men that practice this kind of dance as there are women?
Well, as I myself don't do that much contemporary and street dance, I do mainly classical and traditional folk dance, so I don't have men. But there are courses for really modern, westernized Indian cinema dance. And nowadays in Indian cinemas you will see that the item songs, the songs with a lot of backstage, with colorful clothes, they're mainly picturized on men, on the actors, not on actresses. And this is a new trend, so I believe that if you go now and try this out, you'll like it, and it will be more and more popular among men.
And then before we end the interview, can you tell us about if you have any plans for the future?
Well, I do. I started dancing in Sweden just in January, but I met a lot of people, and we already formed a little group, dancing group, which is called Sangam. It is called, Sangam means junction, and we accepted this name because every girl in our group, and now we are 5, including me, we have different backgrounds. Someone came from Turkey, someone is half Finnish, someone is purely Swedish, and I came from Moscow. So we all are different girls with different background, and Sangam is our junction where we meet together to dance Indian dance. So the future plan is to develop this group, to add more people to it, and create a platform so that everyone can come and enjoy this style.
Well, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you.